Alright. Something about balance winding, I'm not sure, I'll read through it later. So Frost wasn't here. Alright, so it's going to be Physics Fan versus me, and Volt versus Drumnut. Oh, okay, I'm really overheating in my house right now, guys. Like, I'm dying over here. Alright, let's see if we can find players, Physics Fan and Volt. Volt versus Drumnut. Let me get Drumnut. Okay, yeah, Scriptan casting in the first person stream. I've got so many windows just popping up on my screen. We will be hopefully casting a game pretty shortly. So we'll be doing Volt vs Drumnut. And I'm gonna actually, for any of you in chat who've been helping me out, I may get you guys to fill in some data sheets for me later. And sounds like we have, just as guests at the moment, joining us in chat. Do you want to say hello? It's the Scriptan. Hey, Scriptan.
Oh my god. Am I talking right now? Because I don't know actually.
Yep. Yeah, you're talking. We can hear you.
Oh my god. I'm in the chat. I need to check the chat. Oh hi. I didn't even say to you hi.
Hey, Scripton, how's it going, man?
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, it was a fun to play, but I thought it was a waste of time for you. You know, just wasting your time. Now you have another game, other games to cast. I think that's why GG'd at that time.
It's no worries, man. I'm here just to cast. I think all the other games were already running, so.
Okay, Jips is still gonna win, so yeah. Easy.
Jibs is actually out of town this week. He's not going to win this tournament because he's
Oh.
not in it. It's down to the semi-finals. It's Volt, Drumknot, Zhao, and Vizixfan. Oh, I say Zhao, me.
Okay. I need to check my game right now. Is the game running or
Uh,
not yet? Is it Volt
it's not
playing?
running just yet. I'm trying to work out who's got map pick.
Oh, I don't even know who is playing right now.
It's going to be Volt versus someone. Volt versus Drumknot
Okay, so I'm in
on
the game right now.
Lava
I'm in the
Bridge.
lobby.
Yeah, alright, I'll just be joining. I'm just trying to close, like, I've got so many windows
Yeah.
popping open.
Well, you are host of this tournament, so no, that's why I have all of that.
Yep.
It's like strange that I'm talking with you right now because like the voice is so same like in the stream. Like strange.
Okay, everyone in lobby, fabulous. Twitch chat, by the way, if you can just PM me if I manage to not swap the UIs over. I do tend to
1
do that
second.
occasionally.
I will AFK for 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh, the game started.
Yep, it's fine. It's still just loading up for me. So, do you want to introduce our players?
You introduce the players actually.
Alright, in the top right hand corner, in the red trunks, making his way all the way to the semi-finals in his very first tournament showing. It's going to be Drumknot. Down in the bottom left, he's been around for quite a while now, and I believe he's actually ranked 3 in the world. In the blue trunks, it is Volt. Gotta love
Let's
that
clap
clapping.
for them. Yeah. It's like in offline tournaments.
Yeah, it's great. We have our own crowd right here in chat.
Yeah.
So, Lava Bridge being picked again. It's a nice large map. Do you want to just talk us through actually how Lava Bridge impacted how you chose to play in your matches?
Well, for example, Lava Bridge for me is like a macro game. Of course, where you can put some aggression in this map, but I think it's easy to defend that aggression. It just depends on the players and how and his styles and his style how to defend that aggression. It's kind of macro-oriented map.
Yep, that's fair enough. This map's also... Sorry, go ahead.
And Volt, as you can see now, is going 6 castle. So that's totally a macro game.
Yeah, that's basically as economic as you can get in this game. The other thing to note is there's a lot of large tree space by the main and the natural, which
That's annoying.
which does allow dragons to be quite pesky if they can get in. And there's going to be quick racks there from Drumknot.
Yeah, for example, I don't know, like going house in this map especially and going quick racks, it's really risky, I think. Like if you don't do enough damage, I think you're really far behind.
Yeah, I tend to always go castle first on this map. The thing is, you can get away with it and do some damage if your opponent doesn't scout, because they may skip the tower, because they assume you're going macro. But you can see, Volt's already out on the map. It's going to be difficult for this to do much.
So now he like Drunkmon is getting barracks. I don't know why he's getting barracks here. I think it's going to show his Volt to Volt that it's not going to be an aerial aggression, but I think he's going to fake that and is going to make a proxy barracks somewhere. He did that to me, that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah. So Volt is going to continue on to the main here. Some players would see the house, no expand, and assume a proxy, but Volt's a very experienced player. He knows what's up.
Yeah. Gosu. Well, for those who doesn't know what Gosu means, in Korean it means pro. That's just a simple word.
John
Volt, Volt is doing some harass. Like killing,
yeah, it's not going to do
smashing the
much
barracks.
to the barracks here, but
Yeah, it's
John's
annoying.
going to
Like,
John's going to start a rifleman, so he'll probably get this worker unless the worker backs off.
no, Volt is too gosu to lose this worker. Like he knows the timings, everything.
Yeah, there we go, backs off just before it comes out. Bolt throwing down a tower at the front here, and then
Well,
we'll
the worker count is really almost the same, but I think Volt is going to make a lot of workers soon when he gets that static defense.
yeah, it doesn't tend to deviate until about 10 workers, and then the second castle kicks in, and the sort of Rax player maxes out their gold mine. So that's when
Yeah,
Volt's really going to start pulling ahead.
and then he might overcome like Drumknot if Drumknot doesn't do enough damage now. He didn't make. Oh, how now he's going to make castle. And
Yeah,
that positioning of castle, I don't know. I don't like that. I think he wants to wall off a little bit that, but still, because I think there is a little disadvantage where you position your castle. As I saw, there was a post about that.
yeah. When it's one square up like that, you only lose a tiny amount, so it's not too bad. And you recover a little bit of it by the fact that workers come out more in line with the gold mine. So I'm not too worried. It's just minor things. And Drumknot is going to take some damage from the tower at the front here.
Could you talk about this forge opening, like fast forge and no barracks? Could you talk about that?
Yeah, so that's actually a fairly popular set of builds. There's two builds that have come out of that. The most popular one is going to be +2 soldier build, which is +2 armor soldier, or +2 attack rifleman. Those builds are really strong and hit really hard in the mid game. So Drumknot with his lower economy is gonna struggle a bit here.
Yeah, it depends on if macro and if he decides to make static defense, because I think Volt is not going to make any catapults unless he sees that static defense. So I think Drumknot needs to time that static defense if he's going to make some.
Yeah. So you can see
Because now he's behind.
Drumknot's scouting around a lot. He's trying to make sure there's no third base, but that's not what he needs to be worried about.
Yeah.
And it is going to be armor coming out of here from Volt.
So there's going to be soldiers, right?
Yeah. Unless he's come up with a different build, but that's normally what you get armor for. Do you want to just explain why the armor is so good on soldiers?
I actually forgot because I didn't play that much of this game, but I think it's because of Rifleman's damage, because we do way less damage, and to counter that armor, I think you need to like get a counter forge and just make attack for Rifleman's. That's how I think about that build.
Yeah.
I was right.
So the particular thing is soldiers start with +1 armor, as they're just natural armor. So with extra upgrades, they rapidly cut the damage down from 6 to sort of it goes to 5, and then really quickly you can cut it down to half, which is massive.
Yeah, that's total mass. Upgrades kinda mean a lot in big fights. If you don't have upgrades, you just need to macro like crazy, or just like get a good positioning for yourself, because you can't do much against upgrade advantage.
Alright,
Two racks from the Drumknot right now.
Yeah.
And so as Volt is doing the same thing, but as you can see, there is a big difference now. The building shows that Drumknot is really far behind. He doesn't have much. And look at that Volt workers count, like 21. I think Drumknot did a little bad thing with making like soldiers and riflemen. I think he thought that he might get rushed or something, so he was afraid.
Yeah.
So doing that, I think he lost some gold. That's really bad, I think.
Yeah, but it's fair enough to be safe. If Castle First immediately throws down a barracks, you've got to be able to keep yourself safe somehow. But
yeah,
Volt will lose the economy advantage if he doesn't throw down a third base in the next few minutes.
Okay, so Drumknot is moving his soldiers into the middle of the map. He's like regrouping. Don't know what